Nancy Nino here at the Toronto Pro Super Show. We have just wrapped up our Figure Pro Finals backstage, and we have our second place winner. Frenchie is her nickname, Swann Cardo. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well deserved. You're just on a roll. Last week you placed second at the New York Pro, so you're well on your way. Just short of that Olympia placing, I think, but you got some good points in the bank. So what are your plans now?
I don't really know. There's a few more shows that I could do over the summer. So I gotta really sit down now with my fiance, who just proposed a couple of days ago. So, just to figure out really what, if we're gonna take a break. He's competing as well this weekend, so he might want to take a break, because he's gonna need, to qualify for the Olympia too. So that's something we're gonna talk about tomorrow, and maybe to catch a few shows in August and before the Olympia, and we'll see.
It must be quite interesting in your household with two of you dieting at the same time.
It's great. It's people think it's hard, but it really isn't. It's fun. It's easier. We eat the same food. It's we're not tempting to because the one is not dieting, so it's fun.
I would hate to see the depletion days. I want to talk about, you've had an interesting journey in getting into the fitness field. You started as a dancer, and at any given day you could be found at the Broadway Center in New York, which is fabulous. But you actually had to petition for your pro card. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Yeah, because as a French citizen, I was never able to do nationals here. So I did the Arnold in 2012. And I petitioned to France afterwards. So it took me about a year for them to approve it. But they did. So since then, that's when I started getting ready for these shows. And
you got addicted.
Yeah, I got addicted with my very, very first show. So I knew this is something that I wanted to do and continue. So I just stayed positive. And though, doors were closed and it was like, there's no way for you to do this. You can't do this show. You can't do this. I just, and also with John behind me saying, just keep doing your thing. Just believe it.
Well, your physique is wonderful. You've got that X factor. You've got the streamlined physique, of course, that you work for. And you also have a nice finesse and grace. And I would presume that comes from your dance background?
Probably.
She doesn't even realize it, folks. Well, what can we expect from you on and off stage in the upcoming months?
I'd like to put on more size. That's really, I think I've only been training for 2 years, so I kind of struggle with that. I know I'm up, especially on the pro stage, I'm up there with women that have been, training for so many years. So I don't think, and I'm very hard on myself. So I see everything and what I, don't see also. So I would like, to have that muscle maturity. So I'm just going to keep training, really.
Well, of course, success doesn't come with a group of thank yous around you. So who would you like to thank on this journey?
My fiance, really. He's with me every day.
Well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you this year. And thank you for coming back to the Toronto Pro Show. And we hope to see you next year.
I will. I'll be back for sure.
All right. We'll take you up on that. This is Nancy Nino signing off.